Hello there, what is going on, everybody? The day has finally come. We are going to be taking a look at Halo Flashpoint. This is a game that has had a ton of hype, and I am extremely excited to finally have this in hand. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Mantic and the fine folks over there for sending this copy out for the channel for review. We are going to do an unboxing of the Recon Edition today, give you a look at what you can expect to find inside the Halo Flashpoint Recon Edition box. This is a two-player skirmish game that is based on the Dead Zone rules engine, and it's going to give you like the experience of having a Halo deathmatch squad versus squad. And this is I'm so excited. I've been talking about this game for a while. If you guys have followed my channel, you'll know that. If you are brand new here, I'd love to have you stick around. We talk a lot about tabletop miniatures games. Love to have you stick around. We are doing a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway that's running through Halloween, so you have plenty of time left to enter to win that. You just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that. Let me know one of your favorite Halo games or one of your favorite gaming experiences in the comments section below. Let's go ahead and get this thing open. All right, so here we go. We have we've got a Kings of War flyer, also a Dead Zone flyer here. We've got a Halo Flashpoint setup guide where there's terrain that comes in here, so this is going to help you make sure you get that assembled correctly, which is very exciting. I love it when a game comes with its own terrain too. That is always really cool. We've got our rule book here, and it's not too thick actually. I like that. I like the thickness of this rule book. It is full colored, lots of Halo graphics on the inside. Very cool. And we're gonna go ahead and we'll be reading that for sure. We've got a game mat here. Now this is a kind of a real thick game mat, real thick cardstock kind of. So not cardboard, but it means it's going to fold up easier and go into your. It's almost like a vinyl type of material. So this will, let me see here. This will lay flat on your table. Now the important thing about this game mat here is these squared sections are going to be very important. Now these look like they're maybe like 3 inches by 3 inches or so, something to that effect. But you're going to be using these for movement from space to space, which is pretty cool. We have our terrain here. This is all shrink wrapped. We've got tokens. We'll open this here in a second. And then we have a nice little tray inside here too. I like the tray. This is there's a little bit of thought put into this, isn't there? We've got some cards. We've got weapon cards, character cards. We've got our models, both red and blue, which is very cool. We've got command dice. We've got D8s. So it looks like we got 6 black D8s, 6 white D8s. And so we'll be using those during the game. Let's go ahead and look at these things. We're going to take a closer look at these guys also. All right, so let's take a look at these Spartans. These are fully built and fully colored, ready to play right out of the box. Now, obviously, I imagine a lot of you will want to paint these, and of course, I definitely plan to as well. And this would be a really cool video series to paint up some Spartans. I think that'll be a super groovy and fun thing to do. But if you don't want to, you've got, for each pose, you've got a red and a blue version. So ready to play right out of the box. Oh man, I think the blue looks better. I don't know, I never really had to pick a side before, but I think I'm going with Team Blue, right? Love this. Again, same sculpt, really good, right? Especially for a single miniature, right? Like it's put together already. You don't have to build these out. We've got these guys, and each pose is a specific guy too. You have your different, or you have your different Spartan cards. We'll take a look at those here in a minute. I wanted to look at the models first. We're going to look at the cards and the terrain. We'll put some of the terrain together and see how easy that goes together as well. And of course, we'll be doing more on this. Let's take a look at this guy. This one's in a running pose, dynamic, kind of charging forward. Really, really cool. Got that foot off the ground there. And then there's our blue version of that one. And this is the Recon Edition, which has these 8 miniatures. And then we've got this one. We haven't looked at this. We haven't looked at this one yet. But there's also going to be more available for this game. This game is expanding. I had talked to Mantic and asked them about, what does the future hold for this game? And long story short, a lot more. So if you're looking to get into a game on the ground floor and be part of something that's going to continue to grow, then this will be really fun. And even if you just want to stop with just the Recon Edition and just play red versus blue, I mean, you can do that too. So really cool models. Let's take a look at the rest. Now, I did say each type of miniature does have their own card. They have all of their stats here. Again, this is using D8s, so a 4-up here isn't the same as a 4-up in certain other games that use D6s. You have a pickup slot here, so you can hold an item, and then you have a little bit of information on the back side. And there's going to be 2 unit cards for each one, so whichever team you are. So the teams are kind of independent of each other, at least in this box. So I know that there's going to be like some Covenant and other stuff in the future as well. So we've got our Spartan Brawler. We've got 2 of those. We've got 2 of this Spartan Zvezda, and then 2 Spartan Deadeye cards. And then we've got a Spartan Special Order reference card, I guess. And then your item tokens. And I think this one's going to be very helpful because we haven't punched out the cardboard yet, but there's a lot of different tokens in there. And look at all these things. These are like pickups from the Halo Deathmatch, and there's little cards to reference these as well. A battle rifle, sniper rifle. If you are getting flashbacks to having Halo LAN parties right now, oh my gosh, this is going to do it. I mean, look at the energy sword. Oh, yes. Oh my goodness. I love it. Covenant Carbine, Focus Rifle, Fuel Rod Gun, and the Shock Rifle. I am getting, oh my goodness, I'm getting all of the feels right now. We're going to take a look at some of the terrain and see how well that goes together. All right, so we're just going to punch out this cardboard. Now, this cardboard is pretty thick cardstock, too, so this is going to be fairly sturdy, and it looks that way at least, so that's a good sign. We're going to put one of these storage containers together. So we're just going to slide those together and start to make joints that way. An important thing is that these are all double-sided, so if you wanted to assemble this inside out and have it be more of a blue steel container, or if you want it to be more of a gray container, you have some choices, and so that's a really cool option. All right, so we've got the 4 sides on. That went on pretty easily. I put these sides in, connected to that first, and then slid this one in. And then this is going to go on top, and we punched out these little holes here, and they're just going to slide on just like that. And they made this to where it's not like super tight interlocking. You don't have to use any glue. Of course, you can if you want to. But if you use glue, then you won't be able to reverse it anymore. So they made this where you can rebuild it in reverse if you want to do that. Or you can just buy 2 sets and then, have 2 sets of terrain and be able to do that. So there we go. All right, so we've punched out all of the terrain. This is the rest. There's a lot of game tokens in here. A lot of weapons, those type of tokens, lots of power-up tokens on this sheet here, and a couple extra that I popped out with the terrain. But let's take a look at all of the different terrain pieces because they are pretty cool. This one has a whole barricade over it. We've got or the ledge over it. We've got barricades. We've got 2-sided pieces. We've got like 4-way pieces, larger ones like this. Let's just set them all up. So there you can see a little bit of the game board with all of the different pieces of terrain set up. There's definitely a lot of terrain, and it's going to make your games very versatile. Of course, you can change these up and turn them inside out if you want to do that. Every single one of these pieces are dual-sided, which is very cool. And of course, here is the board set up with some Spartans on it and ready to go. We have our dice. We are ready to play. Well, I've got to read the rules first. But yes, we got our regular D8s in white. We have our regular D8s in black, and then these D6s, which all have different symbols on them. And I believe these are called command dice. So, oh man, oh, I want that, whatever that is. It looks cool. So yes, and then we've got 6 of those. So, pretty cool stuff. Again, big thank you to Mantic for sending this out. We're going to be taking a closer look at this in the coming days. So stay tuned for some more Halo Flashpoint. If you want to see more, let me know down in the comments below. And if you want to check out Halo Flashpoint, I'll have a link in the video description. Plus, you can join our Discord, check out social media, and all that other great stuff. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Again, another big thanks to Mantic, and huge thanks to my patrons. You guys are absolutely amazing and help make this channel possible. I couldn't do it without your continued support. I will talk to you later. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. And so say we all, and always wash your socks.